All right, guys, we are moving on to quotients and monomials. We are on lesson 5.1, and remember we have to continue to know our factoring because all of this is coming down to factoring. Chapter 5 is still going to continue that factoring. Quotients and monomials, it starts off nice and easy for us. P over Q times R over S can be PR over QS. Notice we can also split it up, which will help with our factoring. PR over QR, notice those R's can reduce to just give us P over Q. Let's review our laws of exponents. A to the M times A to the N is equal to A to the M plus N. AB to the M power, remember that M is going to go to the A and to the B to give us A to the M, B to the M. Anytime I have a power to a power, A to the MN, A to the M, all of that to the N is A to the M times N. If M is greater than N, A to the M over A to the N is A to the M minus N. And then remember, this M has to go to the A and to the B. So AB, all of that to the M power, is AM over BM. So let's look at a couple. In Algebra 1, we learned to just draw our vinculum and then reduce from here. How can 9 and 3 reduce? Good, they can both reduce by 3. The x's, will they go on top or bottom? Remember, they're going to go where that larger number is, so it's x. Y's, top or bottom? They'll go on the bottom, and we'll just subtract. So 3 minus 2 was 1. We didn't really have to show the 1. And 5 minus 2 is 3. All right, moving on to some more difficult things. I actually like to reduce these by the numbers first. So I actually would reduce the 3 and the 6 to give me 2. And then I would probably go ahead and write the c to the 4th, d to the 5th in the numerator. And 2 times 2 is 4. C squared, d squared in the denominator, because I like to see them together. So to answer, I would put 4. C's go on top. 4 minus 2 is 2. D's go on top. 5 minus 2 is 3. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and look at this one because this is kind of putting example 4 with example 3. So on this one, I would start by cubing everything. So if I cube everything, I would rewrite the 4x over 3y to the 7th. And then I would know that this would be y to the 4th cubed, which is y to the 12th. Don't forget this 2 cubed. This 2 cubed is 8. And x squared cubed is going to be x to the 6th. When I have a power to a power, I multiply. All right, to reduce, 4 and 8 can reduce by 2. I'd probably rewrite it all again here. I would rather get it right and rewrite it. 3 times 2 is 6. And then x to the 6th, y to the 7th. I don't like losing my place on these, so that's why I do that. From here, 6 would remain on the bottom. My x's, would they go on top or bottom? They would go on the bottom. My y's, would they go on top or bottom? They would go on the top. So the answer is y to the 5th over 6x to the 5th. All right, moving on. Last one. On this one, once again, I would square first. So I would do the numerator first. Negative 2 squared is 4. For some reason, some of you get that wrong. U to the 3rd squared is u to the 6th. And v squared squared is v to the 4th. All over 12 u squared v to the 4th. And now I would reduce. So I would redraw my vinculum. 4 and 12 reduce to be 1 on top and 3 on the bottom. U's, will they go on the top or the bottom? Good, they would go on the top to be u to the fourth. And notice v to the fourth will cancel out. So my answer here is just u to the fourth all over 3.